Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I tell you the hot books that I'm looking for. Now I gotta start this video off like I start all the videos off by saying, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice. You know what I mean? We're just trying to get some of the hot books to cover price. It's all for fun, so please don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. Day is young. It's the best day of the week. Comic day. So let's get right to it. Now we're going to start out with Marvel as we always do, but before we get into the books, I'm going to have to remind you guys to please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Really helps the channel out. And with that, let's get right into Marvel. First book I'd grab from Marvel this week is Giant Man #1. I know, this is a mini-series and an event tie-in to boot, but this issue will see the 4 giant characters, Giant Man, Ant-Man, Black Goliath, and Atlas, team up to battle the Frost Giants. I'm not 100% sure if this is their first team up, but I am interested in the book, so I'm going to have a look at it. Next book I'd pick up is Guardians of the Galaxy #5. The solicitation reads, Hela's dreams resurrecting Thanos are finally within reach, so I think we may get a glimpse on who the next Thanos will be, which is pretty cool. Also, it has a Battle Lines cover by Jong-Ju Kim, which features a pretty sweet looking Gamora. I will pick this one up myself for sure. Last book I'd pick up just for events from Marvel is The Immortal Hulk #17. I don't think it'll be a surprise to anyone that I'm getting this book. Not only is it a red hot series, but the sets of the series sell awesomely, so why not keep those series going and those sets going? On top of that, we get a first cameo of the new Abomination. Right now, any key in Hulk, Naomi, and sadly Major X for now, to me are a must grab. The Battle Line variants are pretty sweet too, with a nice ripped looking Hulk. Both in my opinion are a must grab. The next book I'd pick up just for the cover is Amazing Spider-Man #21, the Sujin Joe Battle Lines variant. Nothing too exciting happening with my boy Spidey, but I don't mind this Battle Line cover featuring the Black Cat. The face looks a little anime to me, but I still like the cover. Next I'd pick up Black Widow #5, the Kun Woo Lee Battle Lines variant. This is a decent Battle Lines variant featuring the Black Widow. I like the female form on this one, but I'm not really loving the face. Some of these are much nicer in person, so hopefully this one fits the bill, but if not, I'll probably skip it. And that's gonna do it for Marvel. Moving right along, we're gonna hit up DC next, and there's a few books I'd pick up from DC this week. The first one being Aquaman #48. We see the first appearance of a new character named Mother Shark in this Aquaman this month. The regular cover is a black shark cover, which I don't mind, and I know some people like shark covers. I'm liking the Middleton, although the legs to me look a little bit weird. His top half and torso looks good though, and I like Middleton's underwater hair. I love my little first app, so I'll probably be getting this one. Next book I'd pick up is Naomi #5. It's no surprise that Naomi is on my list as this book has been red hot lately, but there's much more than just that reason to pick it up. In this issue, we're supposed to finally get the full origin of Naomi, and it's supposed to be her first time fully in costume. It looks like you can kind of see it on the cover. In addition, we also get a first app of a character named Zambadu in this book. That's most def a pickup for me. It just has so much going on with it. Definitely get that book. Next book I'd pick up is Nightwing #60. This issue, we're supposed to see the first full appearance of a character named Burnback. I think the last issue was his first cameo. The Warren Lau cover is nice, but it looks just a tad too digital for my liking. I still may prefer the A cover over this. We shall see. Next book I'd pick up is Teen Titans #30. In this issue, we're going to see the first meeting of Crush and Lobo. I'm not usually too big on first meetings, but I mean, this is a father and daughter, so it could be a heartfelt meeting. Okay, let's face it, Lobo killed his entire race because he wanted to be the original and the only one, but surely he must have more heart for his offspring. Crush had a little bit of buzz, so this issue is on my radar. Also, the Alex Garner cover is really nice. His covers always have good kinetic energy and movement, so I'm going to have a look to see how that feels in my hands. That's going to do it for event books, but next we're going to move on to some covers. The first book I'd pick up just for the cover is Batman number 71, the Frank Cho variant. We get a decent Frank Cho cover on this book. The Batman isn't the greatest, but I am liking the Catwoman on it. It's almost a color version of his ballpoint art, which is interesting. I'm not too sure, but just it looks like the texture on the image makes me really think that. I'll have to see how this one feels in my hands. Just one more book I'd pick up for the cover, maybe, and that is Superman number 11, the Adam Hughes variant. I'm torn on picking up this book because I know Hughes has some really big fans. He's kind of a draw, but I just do wish I was feeling the cover a little bit more. I'm not a huge fan of the whole images on the screens. It just feels disjointed and distanced to me. As well as I'm not really loving Clark's face on this one. Unless it does a lot more for me in person, I'll probably skip this one. And that's all I'd grab from DC. Small week for indie books for me, as I'd really only look for one book, and even though it's an indie company, it still kind of has the big two involved with it, and that is Marvel Action Spider-Man number 4. Now I don't know how canon this Spider-Man, the IDW series is, but the solicitation does say that there's a new villain in their midst. After the success of the animated movie, I'll always be paying attention to any kind of new villains or things. This book features a team up of Miles, Gwen, and Peter. And I'm sure we'll be seeing a sequel to that movie. So many people love the animated one so much. I can't see them not doing that, so you never know what characters are going to pop up. Again, that's just what the solicitation reads. So if you do decide to go on this one, you might want to have like a short flip through it, at least around, just to see if you could see any villains that look new, because again, the solicitation just says in their midst. And that's going to do it for IDW. Well, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this series, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure to always check out SaddleCityComics.com. We got a website, you know what I mean? We have books on there. We got eBay, we got Twitter, we got Instagram. Also check out your boy, On the Hunt 403 on Instagram. You know, I kind of show a little bit of a collection, kind of a still visual version of my 100K series, which I will be returning with. I do have like a good maybe 6-7 boxes ready to go, so a lot of good books to show you guys, a lot of cool stuff. Also make sure to again hit the notification and the bells to make sure we got new content coming all the time. We got a couple new things up, so make sure you always check that out. I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, you know what I mean, but time is ticking. Gotta get my butt out there and get these books. Hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. I'll see you next week. Peace.